Good morning, everybody. My name is Jeff Schultz, Vice President of Marketing at Bill.com. Today, consumers are paying their bills 70% of the time online. Yet businesses, in 70% of cases, are still paying their bills using paper checks, predominantly preceded by manual, inefficient, paper-based processes that lead up to a bi-weekly check run. It's very inefficient and very costly. Bill.com is revolutionizing the way that small businesses manage their financial operations. And specifically, we're talking about how they pay their bills and how they get paid. And we're doing that by providing the missing link between their banking systems and their accounting systems and automating the entire process, something that enterprise systems do today, but most small businesses cannot do. We launched 2 years ago, and by the end of 2009, we'd achieved a run rate of over $250 million a year being paid through the Bill.com payment network. This year, we will achieve a $1 billion run rate through the Bill.com payment network, and our customers are consistently telling us that they are experiencing 50 to 75% savings in the time and cost of managing their financial operations. So let's see how that's actually done. In a typical business environment today, the way a bill payment process starts is you receive paper, and somebody has to open up that paper and type in a bunch of data into an accounting system. With Bill.com, it starts with an email, and that email tells you that a bill is ready to be processed. When you click on that link, you go directly to a digital image of that bill. Every Bill.com account comes with a fax number and an email address, so that your vendors are sending bills directly to you. You're never having to touch paper. But the other nice thing is that as part of that process, we're actually entering all the data for you through a new feature called Bill.com Zen. Zen stands for zero entry. You'll notice that all of the data is already coded for you, and all of the information, such as your vendor and your chart of accounts, is synchronized from QuickBooks. So if at this point, if I want somebody else to take a look at what's going on in the system, it's as simple as clicking a few buttons, and I can go ahead and add an approver and say, I want this person to go ahead and take a look at this bill. And this is now kicking off our workflow, and it's going to Penny for review. Also, as I'm still here, I'm going to go ahead and review another bill. One of the big advantages of Bill.com is that all of your financial documents are at your fingertips. So in this case, I'm looking at a bill that came in from Blue Apple, and I'm noticing that there's a balance forward of $29.40, which seems a little bit high to me. So what I'm going to do here is just with a couple of clicks, take a look and see what my past invoices are. And I see that there was a past invoice from last month, and it looks like I paid it, but just in case, I want to go ahead and check. So I just clicked on that button, and that brings me to the previous bill. And as you can see, I've already paid it. So I think there was a mistake in that invoice they just sent me. It also says that the payment cleared on 5/11 of this year. And just to be sure, I'm going to click on that, take a look at the remittance data, and I can see an image of the cleared check, and which I could send to the vendor right from here if I needed to. So this saved me a ton of time. This cleared check was uploaded automatically. Neither myself nor my staff had to do anything. It comes directly out of the bank from Bill.com. So now that I know that the real number here is $29.40, I just type in that number, I go ahead and approve it, and I'm on my way. The bill is now approved and ready to go. Bill payment happens just as easily as bill approvals. I receive an email indicating that there are bills ready to pay. That brings me to the bill pay screen. From here, I can go ahead and pay my bills. One of the things I'm noting first is that this Blue Apple design, it's telling me that I've got a credit. This is a very common process in small business bill payment that doesn't normally happen in the accounting system or with your bank, but it's basically allowing me to apply a credit as needed. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that credit, and I'm all set. Oops, sorry. I'm going to apply the credit of $1,000. Apply. Oops. Fat fingering. And I'm good to go. So the other thing I'm noticing here is that that bill from Easy Legal Services that I just sent off to Penny for review is approved. And look, there's a note, hurry up, clock is ticking. So I got to keep moving. So as you can see, it makes it very easy for me during the bill pay process to take a look at everything I need to, no matter where I am, whether it's from an iPhone or an iPad. When it comes time to making payments, it's as easy as coming here and clicking that I want to pay and indicating what bank account I want to pay for. Now, if you notice, I have payments coming both from check and from e-payment. One of the key innovations of Bill.com is that we allow you to pay anybody electronically via e-payments. You can pay the largest vendors, such as your banks and your financial institutions, but you can also pay small vendors. We do that with a LinkedIn approach for allowing you to invite vendors to join the Bill.com payment network so you can pay them electronically. The advantage here is that you don't have to maintain their bank information. They maintain their bank information in the system for you. All you do is pay when you're ready, and the payment goes electronically. They don't pay any merchant fees, and you're good to go. But lastly, bill payment and financial operations isn't just about paying your bills. It's also about looking at your total cash flow. With Bill.com, we also synchronize your invoices from QuickBooks so that you can look on a calendar and look at your projected cash flow and manage your business better. And if you need to move things, you can. And finally, if it comes to the point where you need to send reminders and get people to pay you faster, because we've imported those invoices from QuickBooks, all you need to do is click on a button, and we can send reminders to all of your vendors to go ahead and remember to pay you on time. When you do receive payment, if you receive it by check, you simply enter it in Bill.com here, and we automatically match that payment with the invoice and synchronize it with QuickBooks. But better yet, if your customer is paying you via the Bill.com payment network, you do nothing. The payment actually goes directly into your bank account. It's automatically updated in Bill.com and automatically synchronized with QuickBooks. So at the end of the day, we're completely eliminating data entry for the bills that come to you in the mail. We're automating the workflow task and the payment task and integrating your accounting system in your bank, and we're eliminating data entry when it comes to actually receiving payment. And that's ultimately how we drive such efficiencies for small business. So with that, I thank you very much, and I look forward to meeting you all in the networking room.